Hi guys, my name is Yi, or my English name is Kristen. I would say that I'm a pretty typical Chinese girl, except that I love astronomy and I'm planning on studying astronomy in Germany in the coming winter. So here's a story about how I almost got married to a Chinese guy with a really stable job in the government who I never really met before. Ever since I graduated 3 years ago, my parents have been trying to tell me to get a boyfriend in a really subtle way. I would always joke back at them and thought that they would understand that this is not for me. But last year around Chinese New Year, we were having dinner together with all our relatives when all of a sudden my dad started to talk about me going to Germany to study astronomy. He wasn't actually looking at me. Instead, he was looking at the food in the middle of the table and talking really loud so that everyone would have to listen to him. But that's when things started to get really awkward. And then he said, so there's this boy who works for the Chinese government. He's a very decent boy. And then he said, Kristen, I want to make a deal with you. If you want to go to Germany, find a boyfriend and then go to Germany. I was really confused. Why would I have to get a boyfriend first before I go to Germany? But you don't want to go to Germany and then get old and not have a boyfriend, he said. I mean, I love my dad, but in this case, we just can't agree with each other. And so I started to pretend that I wasn't really listening and sort of just left the room. Meanwhile, everyone else was looking at me and my dad, and it was really, really quiet. And then later that night, we got back from the dinner at about 10 o'clock, but my dad suggested that we should go out for some Chinese tea with some of his friends. I said I was tired, but my mom still insisted we go, so I went along. And then we went to a house I've never been to before, and we knocked on the door. A lady and a man opened the door, and I could tell that they were sort of inspecting me. And then they smiled at me, and we walked inside. The man started to ask me about Germany as we sat down. I felt a little bit stupid for not realizing what was going on earlier. I said, yes, I'm planning on studying physics there. The guy said, okay, physics good. Germany's good too. But have you considered a boyfriend by any chance? And then this man and my dad went on about how important it is to have a boyfriend when you're overseas. And I just sort of laughed, kind of in a really embarrassing way. We stayed there for about 20 minutes or so, and then I just couldn't bear it anymore. I asked my mom, could we go home? So we just went home. And this whole day, it was just about me and this guy I've never met before, but everyone wants me to marry to. Hey guys, thanks for taking your time and listening to my story. Felix told me to do this, so yeah. If you like this video, here you can find more videos, and here you can find other videos. Press them and you will be happy. At least Felix thinks so. And also, if you're really handsome and have a stable job in the government, please leave your personal detail in the comments below, and my dad will call you. Thanks for watching!